Skydance exploring the end of Star Trek. No talks with Kurtzman rumored. Well, didn't they see Section 31? Oh, they probably did. Yeah. A new rumor claims Skydance is seriously considering ending its relationship with Alex Kurtzman's secret hideout production company, effectively shutting down the current Star Trek era, fine by me, and putting the franchise on hold. This follows McClone's earlier report on the rumored Star Trek Great Reset, where Skydance was said to be considering scrapping the Kurtzman era entirely. Excellent idea. Once the Paramount merger goes through. Now a new update from the same source offers even more detail and a possible timeline. According to the report, Skydance has been seeking legal clarification on what happens if they don't renew Kurtzman's deal. A strong sign the studio may be preparing to move on once the Paramount merger is finalized. It would be interesting to see and read the contract deal they had with Secret Hideout. Because if there's one thing it appears Kurtzman's really good at is writing out a contract that locks in the company he's bilking. Because he should have been given the boot a long time ago, and you have to conclude there's some reason why they just can't. It's also claimed that no discussions, formal or informal, have taken place with Secret Hideout about extending the partnership. Even more telling, Skydance is reportedly asking how soon they can bring in a new creative team after Strange New Worlds wraps, suggesting the decision may already be made. What? Even if Kurtzman is out and a new team is fast-tracked, fans likely won't see anything on screen until 2029 or 2030 due to the typical production timeline. Yeah, that's the problem. The years have been wasted on pure shit. And that's unfortunate, especially when you're old like me. See, I could have had a new era of Star Trek, but they robbed me, you know. The rumor comes from the Tachyon Pulse podcast, I figured, but I watch him every now and then, but after that hit piece he did on Midnight's Edge, which was completely in the wrong. I mean, his argument was not sound. It's kind of hard to go back there. So, I don't know. But they have to be looking at this. So there's got to be something to it. If this guy's full of crap, it'll all, he'll soon be dropped as a source. But, didn't care for that hit piece on Midnight's Edge. Anyway, he's been dropping a lot of scoops out of the UK as of late. The YouTuber claims to have another source who filled them in that Skydance is preparing to move on Alex Kurtzman's secret hideout. While not presented as confirmed information, the YouTuber says it's a strong indication of what will be coming. This really is a very strong indicator that they're not going to give Secret Hideout a new deal. And you got to wonder if they can get out of it. Why wouldn't they? What can Secret Hideout show that, well, we did this? Yeah, they're crap. You've got no audience. You're not making money for the company. The YouTuber explains that Skydance is reportedly looking into what happens if they don't renew the contract. And here we'll repeat what the line said. If the boss is asking for them to get legal clarification on what they do when they don't give him a new contract, that feels like they've decided what they're doing. So my guess is, how much will it cost to buy out what's left on it and give him the boot? He also suggests there's no delay clause like there was with Marvel at Netflix years ago, meaning Skydance could immediately move forward with a new team. Well, that'll increase but still, that probably would put it as a debut of a new Star Trek would be around 2029 or at the earliest. Apparently, there's nothing like that in the contract. So as soon as Secret Hideout stops working on Star Trek, as soon as Strange New Worlds is done, Skydance is allowed to move forward with somebody new. And perhaps the clearest hint that Kurtzman's out. they've not asked for any projections or had any sort of conversations with Secret Hideout about renewing the deal. I'm told they've had none. Even if Skydance are really on the ball, we won't get anything right. Same thing, repeating all that. Okay, so there was some moderate success for Strange New Worlds, and that's, in comparison to STD. So, and one wonders if there's a contractual obligation where they have to give each show 5 seasons, because that seems to be the deal. So, maybe they saw that means there would be 2 more seasons after this one. This is season 3 coming, right? So I was like, damn. So, hey, once it completes, it'll seem not that long before they get a brand new Star Trek with a new team and all that. So again, presently, this is all rumor. There is new Star Trek coming to PP. Strange New World Season 3 premieres July 17th. Season 4 has also already been greenlit. Star Trek Starfleet Academy is also slated to premiere. And that's the other thing, this thing that they've done with Starfleet Academy, and it's just starting. Does that mean they have to give it at least 4 more seasons before they can scrap all that crap? Starfleet Academy sounds like garbage. So I don't know. I mean, the sooner the better you move on, but of course it's all rumor. But you'd be insane to sign up Secret Hideout for anything, let alone Star Trek.